Hello there, Aquarius. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Aquarius for July of 2020. We're 7 months into the year already. For everybody who's new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck like for an overall view of the month. And we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. Makes all of us Aquarius. Named Frankie for the time of the reading, I suppose. Look at your moon sign and at your rising sign. You'll get a more comprehensive view, and I don't believe these cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month, maybe like an overall theme for the month. Now I have a short message for us, and it's like, Aquarius, get a handle on your resources, like paying attention to things, and get rid of all the old emotional baggage from the past. It's time to move on from it. That's the type of energy. So I put myself in a place where I am secure and I am peaceful. Basically, that's the energetics that's coming up, or the message that's coming up for us. We have good words. One of them's a little hairy here, but I can see where it's coming from. We have support, gratitude, relaxation, risk, and power. But we have two major arcanas in here right off the bat. First, we got the star card, and that is excellent energy. I see the star above her head, and I always think that that's a pentacle sitting there on top of it. And kind of, it is. It's supposed to be a star, but I see it as a pentacle. This is like when we experience a new flow of energy and self-confidence, feeling good about ourselves, feeling good, period, about our place in the world, at a significant point of departure for which we have been preparing ourselves for and planning for forever, right? If you can see, she's pouring water, taking water from spirit and pouring it out, never spilling a drop from one pitcher to the other, and pouring it onto the earth, which is manifestation, pulling in through one hand and coming right out the other, not ever spilling a drop, period. So we receive assistance not only just from the invisible realm, but we receive assistance from the material world also. So the good things are coming to us. We're in this like state of flow with the whole entire universe, full of faith and like really knowing, that energies of knowing that everything's right, that life and all of its processes, everything that's happening is something that's right. So we can have faith in it, and we keep opening up new doors to opportunity. It's like in career and relationships for some of us, because we're in tune with what's going on right now, which is a really great way to be. So we are in tune with natural abundance of the whole universe, and because of that, we have it like a more increased than others, more increased likelihood of the getting the benefits from the material world in the manner of money and possessions. Um, what do I want to think? Recognition, maybe assistance or help from the material realm too, because of being like this in that creative state of flow. That's the card that I'd say is power and gratitude, like our words down here, power and gratitude together when I look at it, honestly, because that's like the energetics of that star. Just be grateful and keep my mind into the universal flow or the universal consciousness to know exactly like where I'm going or what way I'm going in my earth plane life in order to manifest. because our next card here is the hierophant energy, and that's a traditional factor that operates in our life. It can be a religion, some type of philosophy, a social organization, any kind of authoritarian group, like the company I work for. All those kind of energetics, that could be some of our help that's coming in the material world. But we would feel a great deal of loyalty towards this. We would choose to live in accordance with the beliefs that we have in common with this group or this organization. Maybe we could want to become the leader of it, possibly with that star card, or maybe we are involved, like our relationship, whoever is our highest priority relationship may be wanting to be involved or be the leader of it, But we would see it inspirationally, I couldn't quite get the word out of my mouth, as like a teacher or an emotional type of support for us. So, but the thing that bothers me always about the Hierophant card is there's a real judgmental quality, and we're expected to believe in a specific state of rules and beliefs. And if we don't do that, if we fail to do it, we are held to account. So I always look at this card and I think, wow, then they would be unsupportive. They would pull my power from me, all that type of energy. So it makes me want to feel like some of us Aquariuses, because we're very innovative, we don't like listening to what everybody else wants us to do. We want to do what we need to do, right? We can think for ourselves. It's that kind of energy. We might turn him right up on his head. But right now, I'm feeling like for the most of us, whatever's going on here, being as these last two cards I see, this is something that might be quite important to us, the energetics of that type of, organization or something that I'm involved in. Now, I can't put where that lies for us in our life. For a lot of us, it might even be just the place where I work, that type of energy, maybe a political party, things like that. If I speak against something and it's one of the rules, they're going to kick me on my butt out. And really, we really don't like being told what to do, held down, controlled, or told what to do. So it could be tough. But that, I think, for the most of us is going to be supportive of us, because now we got the little Four of Cups card here, and that's apathy. Being in a state of apathy, like it can be a necessary state, like withdrawing energy from something that was really hectic, because the Three of Cups comes right before this, and that's the party hardy card, have a celebration, that kind of type of energy. But it's a time when we need to get away for ourselves for a while before we go back in, like, to the daily grind again, like a state of withdrawing our emotions from a situation or from a person after really intense emotional stuff, emotional involvement. It's when you feel like you just need to have some time away for yourself. The letdown after the big build-up, like postpartum blues, having to face day-to-day crap about how do I keep the marriage running and all that kind of stuff. I have to do this. I got to make sure I get the kids packed up. I got to make sure I do that. And it gets like that stagnant type of energy, because what we can see in here is this poor guy's been sitting for so long that his hair's so dirty, he has ivy growing on his head. But if we think about it, there's 3 full cups right beside him. And the way I always see this other cup is like that's the hand of God coming out of the clouds to like bring me the gift. And all I have to do in this daydreamy state, especially with the star card, especially with that, is to think about what I want to fill in that cup, what I want to be it filled with when I come out of that state. So using the time constructively is what they're telling me. When I get into this state of apathy, like withdrawal, use the time constructively to think about what do I want to truly experience again when I come out the other side of this door. Because we've all been going through a lot of stuff with the virus, with everything. And it's not just I'm going through this, it's we are going through it. Everybody, all of us Aquariuses, all the Geminis, Pisces, whatever, everybody's taking the hit. And it's really a difficult time. I'm doing these, it's probably the middle of June, I think, right now. So this is going to be July coming up, but there's ramifications from all the energetics that happened before. So it kind of makes sense, in a manner. Maybe some of us just need that withdrawal. Maybe the kids are not going back to school, but maybe they get to go to camp or something like that, and I just need this, let me down. Actually, my kid she don't want me to really take care of her. That wouldn't make her really happy. I mean, she's a little too old for me to be taking care of her. She takes care of her own kids. Here you go. Now we got the Nine of Pentacles, and I love this. This is independence from financial concerns. So we have the star card there. We have the hierophant energy, like playing by the rules, basically. We have the time with the apathy card to sit in it. And then we have this card that is independence from financial concerns. Because to me, Frankie, Pentacles are earth energy. They are money, material plane stuff. So financial concerns, financial anything, worries about them finally, and everything's been tough on and everything, but the abundance we have gained is by proper management of all of our affairs. So because we did it in the appropriate manner, in the proper manner. So it's a time of arrival, of feeling accomplished with our work and secure. This really good, secure feeling inside of you, like where I got a gut feeling I'm really, really in a good place. So without that fear, so integrating all of the factors in our life, and they told us to look at, our resources in that original message, integrating all the factors in our life into some type of a really secure base where we know that we can trust it, so we're enjoying resources, money, physical energy actually coming back in. So maybe we needed that Four Cups energy down here to take the time, take the break, see what it was that we wanted. So everything's moving together in a really good flow for us, plenty all around us, material well-being, safety, which is a good thing, success, kind of like when everything starts to go right, like everything feels like, holy crap, it's all coordinated, and it's actually moving is how they're saying it, in the right direction, actually moving in the right direction. It's like, finally, that kind of energetics is finally, I've got it, I'm grateful, this is the support, or this is what I needed, and I can relax, like our words down here. Now, I'm going to say something before I tell us what this card is, because we always get a blip. This is our low risk card, like our word here, but this also is a 9. It's a 9 of Swords. Nines are the symbol actually of humanitarianism, and we are the humanitarians. And we have 2 nines in this reading. There's a downside to humanitarianism, which is hard to believe, but 9 in humanitarianism is we have this tendency to look at the big picture. And when we can only look at the big picture, the smaller picture comes out of focus. And that is the people that we love and even ourselves. So we look to protect the whole instead of instead of protecting, like one piece at a time, taking care of myself. I forget about everyone else in the world energy in order to just do for out there and forget those that support me here, like our word, and be grateful for the support that they have here. So it's with the 2 nines in here, and this one's a little bit rougher in a manner of speaking. They're telling me to say that to us because that's our feeling. We want to support everybody, or help or serve or figure out a way. Don't forget either the people that helped me get to where I am or myself in the process, especially with the 9 of Pentacles and the Star card in there also. So this card, this 9 of Swords one, is like when I get in a state of pretty extreme anxiety, nightmares, unhappiness, regrets, mistakes over past misfortunes, and they told us to really, get a handle on the emotional baggage, the past emotional baggage, get rid of it and throw it out, get a handle on it. So this is an unhappy kind of state of mind, whether the facts bear it out or not. So it's whether the facts bear it out or not. So the fear can be based on that, like what you fear the very most is what never happens. Sometimes there are facts that precede it, but for the most part, it's like what you fear the most might happen, never happens. It's the tiger at the door energy. The tiger's coming, the tiger's coming. Don't open the door, don't open the door. Then I walk over and open up the door and it's a kitty cat. It's this kind of energy. So the mind's being troubled, possibly by bad dreams, worry about what's going to happen, and unknown factors. But if we really probe it, like if we're having nightmares or dreams like that, we really look at it, it's usually something trying to work its way up to the surface so it can be recognized and then resolved or dissipated. So we're going to think about this energy like this, in that manner, because I call this the little man in my head. Go to bed at night and you've had an argument or somebody was sarcastic with you in the daytime and you didn't say anything back. The moment you think about it, when you lay down, you're ready to go to sleep, basically it comes back. Now I'm in the middle of a argument with a person and I'm trying to fall asleep and I'm saying, I should have said this, I wished I would have said that, and that would have been a good comeback. I'm arguing, I'm awake all night, they're sleeping. I didn't say, it's like almost always this kind of energy, because it's a mental energy. Almost always this kind of stuff is that type of energy. It's like a leftover. But the 9's a number of completion, so we have to remember it. If it's the number of completion, we have 2 9's. Whatever it is we were worried about is going to be handled by the other 9. So this 9 may be requiring us to make changes in our life, get rid of the emotional baggage, deal with the past emotional baggage, to make the changes that are required that will bring us a better future. which is our Nine of Pentacles, and also the energy of this star card down here. And Capricorn just got this. Right under the star card here is the Six of Rods energy, and that's card of victory. And they told me to look at it. I saw it when I picked it up, and they said, you forgot something, Frankie. And I was like, oh, okay. It's the Six of Rods, Six of Wands, if that's what you call it. But it's that energy of victory. So like the success thing, the I can't even pull us a card. That success is assured type energy, along with the right along with this Nine of Pentacles here. I think everything's working in unison for us, or in harmony this particular month. So we can kind of relax, use the time from that Four of Cups to fill it up with what is it that I truly desire or I want my world to look like. What do I need to have manifest? And with the hierophant, are there spiritual laws, perhaps? Are there spiritual laws that, like in the hierophant's domain, maybe not a company, but spiritual laws that I need to follow to bring forward what I need? And that's an intriguing thought, because usually the hierophants are on a company, a political organization, some kind of group, but they want that or those words to be said or to be known before anything. I don't quite know why. What do you desire, Aquarius? What do you desire? That's our angel card. You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desire and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Know that you are ready. We are ready for them, so might as well go after them, I figure, and take them, right? They're ours. It says here, the card comes to you because you've been waiting for an external sign of what you should do next. The angels say the answer comes from inside of you. You must decide what you want before anything can change. Carve out time to meditate upon your heart's true desires and know that you deserve the best, as we all do. Use affirmations, positive visualizations to manifest your desire, clarify your desires, release any guilt or fear regarding asking for what you want. And put a lot of feeling behind that one, Aquarius, because we're going to get the apathy card. We might as well use it, right? Well, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really, really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or if you just want to go neb about me, or if you need to set an appointment with me, all the information is over at the website that's down in the About section. I think it's right below the video here. There's 2 short videos over at the website. One's about the prayer class that I made for you guys. It's 2.5 hours long. It's really comprehensive. Explains how to format prayers, why you do them, the way you do them, things like that. And then the suture class. That is simple thought forms that you put in a meditation. It takes 5 minutes a day and enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. But the videos are over there at the website. So to all of you I met through 4 whole years of doing YouTubes now, everybody I've met through 32 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.